Natty and Thunder. Muddy.
Mad.
Different.
Of course.
Soca one time. When my team step out, big spliff in a mouth, party and overload one time. And me have a long trench coat, it's like the place cold. A girl I get pulled one time.
Check me vocals, me no local, me no shimote one time. And when we step on the road and we in a costume, soca one time.
Just how we like it. We like it. Every classic girl want link with the team. Get high grade, be a class cut a beat. Hard girl one and all. Just how we like it. We like it. Hey, perfect time if you ever wanna cheat. 10 girl, one man feel like I'm in a dream. Soca one time. There won't be no hold back, cause there's no holding back. Mass.
I drink me no fall back, cause I day up in first class.
Mass. There won't be no hold back, cause there's no holding back. Mass.
It must be a joke that if you're trying to stop that.
When I got abroad, this one big party, 24 hours, you know we out here. We link with friends, it's one and OJ, 24 hours, you know we there. When my team step out, big spliff in a mouth, party and overload one time. And me have a long trench coat, it's like the place cold. A girl I get pulled one time.
Check me vocals, me no local, me no shimote one time. And when we step on the road and we in a costume, soca one time.
Just how we like it. We like it. Every classic girl want link with the team. Get high grade, be a class cut a beat. Hard girl one and all. Just how we like it. We like it. Hey, perfect time if you ever wanna cheat. 10 girl, one man feel like I'm in a dream. Soca one time. There won't be no hold back, cause there's no holding back. Mass.
I drink me no fall back, cause I day up in first class.
How much queen I could pull from the pack? One gal, two gal, three. Give me a queen that could hang the jack. Shuffle up the pack, not shade. Every queen must have the king back. No waste gal energy. You see that queen I could handle the pack. That is the one for me. Queen heart, yeah. Queen heart, yeah. Queen heart, yeah. Queen heart, yeah. Let me see them hands, yeah. Queen heart, yeah. Queen heart, yeah. Queen heart, yeah. Because you're hot.
No. Big man, I born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. Every ghetto youth at the Benz park outside. A pretty girl passing me drink with two black eyes. You can't see life nice, so nice, yeah. But they talking all your business out the road, and they walking. But can't fit inside your shows, so them barking. And can't put one bite on you, so we don't study them. Because Jackie we health and strength, so what we do? Mash up that. Cause we do bad mind people, trying with vehicle, and them protect we back. So what we do? Mash up that. Cause we do bad mind people, trying with vehicle, and them protect we back. So we stay away from them, away from them, away from them, away from them. Stay away.
Oh, ding dong. You know some men can't take horn. And when they get horn, they wanna fight and end up like Major Hype. Watch your Angel, Lubini and Bounty. Beyonce get horn from Jay-Z. Ding dong, it's not about money. Some man like to lie. Can't watch them girl in the eye. Say you working late is a lie. Why you think eating out you ride? Don't hide. From a young boy, my grandmother say the truth will set you free. So I sit girl down and let them know how it's going to be. If I deal with Lisa, Stacy, Coley, group it up in three. Because I love you, you love me, one big family. Real man go home. This 4 girl I have and I want it to be the 5th. Real man go home. This 5 girl I have and I want it to be the 6th. Real man go home. If she whole team come then, we go play cricket. have the crown. From the day we born. My grandfather say, woman is never wrong. You can't hold for long. The old people say, what goes up must come down. Don't lie, don't lie. If a girl want you, trust me, you will get the blind. Don't lie, don't lie. Look, King Solomon had more than 100 wives. Don't lie, don't lie. Let the wifey know, just now she go her stepchild. Don't lie, don't lie. It's love in the house, take a picture, Larry smile. Real man no home. It's 4 gal I have and I want it to be the 5th. Real man no home. It's 5 gal I have and I want it to be the 6th. Real man no home. If she whole team come then, we go play cricket. Real man no home. No home, no home, no home. From the day we born. We treat girl good, yeah. We don't know about horn. From the day we born. Every girl is a queen, but this king have the crown. From the day we born. My grandfather say, woman is never wrong. You can't hold for long. The old people say, what goes up must come down. They were the champion. They were no waste man. They were the champion.
From the age of 10, had my first girlfriend. I didn't have no paper when she wanted ice cream from right round the bend. But don't fast forward later then. How much money you spend? The small Suzu hand where I get. She marking every cent. You see, I trust too much gal in life. You see, I make too much a bad choice. You see, I try to do what is right. Never me again. I'm jamming them girls for spite. I hand in first. All them gal is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in first.
Yes, everybody, shout the live, let's go. We getting ready to start. 2 minutes. Pa-ba-da-ba-da-pa-pa-pa-da. My brother Kinetic, what you say? Wendy, launch up. Leona, how you doing? Sean Adams, how you doing? Lady D in the place. We got no time to waste. Dirty Dez, where you at? Let's go. Oh,
more money to spend, a juggling both.
Time to talk the Tings. Let's go.
The friend and the best friend, and they want me.
All things planned. Daniel, logic yourself. DOC. My brother, what you say?
To Susu hand where I get. She still say she take cash and check.
Dirty Dez to the world.
Trust too much gal in life. You see, I make too much of a choice.
You see, I. Boy.
Try to do what is right.
Never be again. Who you say? I horn in.
All them gal is the worst. I horn in first. Can't take it in reverse. I horn in first. All them gal is the worst.
If you ever get a horn in your life, I want you to blow a horn right now. Blow the horn. What you say? Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da.
Can't stop it. To party too.
Play more. How you mean?
Uptown big so party too. Play more so coffee them.
More soca.
If you feel like you can't get
One tour, where you say? Jimmy the boss.
Yes,
Yes, man, came in inside.
Play more so coffee them.
Shelburne from here. Yeah, man, I see it.
Say anywhere we go. Can't just wine pon the thing like whoa. Could be rain.
Good evening, Janelle.
That could never stop.
We gotta call Janelle tonight, you know. When I talk some things, right? We ain't going all day, but we going all night. How you mean? Dirty Dez in the building, you're surely E-Man.
Dirty Dez to the world.
Tonight. I feel so. Jesus. What you saying, Jeff?
Dirty Dez to the world.
Yes, to the world. Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Talk the Tings.
Ay.
We have some things to talk about today.
I want to talk about all that hair on your face, bro. That's what I want to talk about right now. What I'm doing?
Listen, this is quarantine face going on right now, man.
Quarantine face, you're calling it.
I,
Okay.
I've never had so much hair on my face in my life.
I don't ever recall seeing you like this in my life.
Never, never, ever.
To be honest.
Quarantine face, man.
Quarantine face, the man.
But people are asking if I'm gonna keep it.
Well, what are you gonna do? You tell us. Talk the things.
I don't know. I gotta get some votes in. Let's see what the women say. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let me put the vote out right now. So hold on. Let me put it out right now. Let's see. Should Dirty Dez keep the beard?
Jimmy laughing at me, man.
Or should we call it Scruff?
Yeah, this is more than Scruff, man. This is beard, man. This is more than Scruff. Come on, man.
So Dirty Dez, keep the Scruff. Please, everybody on the chat right now, let us know what you think. Dirty Dez, should he keep this Scruff or what? So Dez, you don't have a little barber who could give you a little lineup, you know? Wow.
Well, you know what? I'm now force the issue. You know what I mean?
All right, boy.
My barber under quarantine too. You know? See?
Yes, you're in the West. Big up my brother Jeff. Little off the top. Jeff the barber, he opened up. I think his last week was the first time he got to open up, so I'm sure he's happy about that.
So maybe I need to go check Jeff. Big up Jeff, man.
Once you have a passport to come into Durham, maybe we'll let you in.
That's what it's gonna be like just now, eh? Real talk.
I'm telling you.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So Janelle said you should keep it moisturized so it doesn't scratch nobody's skin. What part of the skin is it gonna scratch there, Janelle?
Oh Lord, here we go.
We go that start.
What did they call it? Beard oil? Is that what they got?
Yes, man.
Make it shiny, make it look sheen.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Make it look sheen. Boy.
Buddy, when I go to work, oh man, my coworkers are just laughing at me.
Brett, yeah. And you have quite a few grays there, son. Like,
yeah, man, plenty grays, man.
You're getting old.
I'm already old.
Oh gosh. Well, people, this is how it started. Like back when we started this a couple months ago, just either Dez calling me or me calling Dez, and we just shooting the ish, just talking about whatever, and we were just dying of laughter. We were talking for about maybe 2 hours that day, and we're like, you know what? We should just bring this to Instagram, and we did, and now we moved it over to YouTube. So please subscribe, like, put on the notification so you know when we are on. Boy, Dez, it's been a serious month, man. It's been a serious month.
It's been crazy. I just want to big up everybody in the chat room first and foremost. I see a lot of regular faces. If this is your first time taking in the things, we want to say welcome. Like Earl said, we just do this to break up the craziness that's going on. Everything you're hearing is COVID. So you know what? We said let me shoot the shit a little bit and get some people to join us, man.
Yeah, man. For real. You know what? So let me just start the talk. I have a list of things that we said we wanted to talk about today. The first thing that I want to talk about, Dez, and I think the last time I had mentioned, I forgot about the story that I wanted to tell you about. But I remember the story now. And I had to write it down because, like you say, we getting old, we just forget things. But the story that we were talking about last month when we were dying about was first, let me put it up. There we go, Bajim. Telephone stories, all right? So my telephone story is, and I hope my mom's listening to this because I hope Tammy or Homer has this on him. I hope my mom's is listening to this. Telephone stories. So the first one I want to talk about is house phones, right? So there was a time talking to a nice lady, a nice young girl on the phone and ting, and you're there shoo-shooing and you're feeling nice about yourself, and all of a sudden you hear the phone pick up, and all of a sudden your eyes open up big like this. You're like, please don't let it be my mom. Please don't let it be my mom. And all of a sudden you hear, Come off your phone, I want to use the phone. Okay, mom, just hang up. No, I'm not hanging up. So now you have to say bye to whoever you're talking to while your mother listening to you on the next on the line there. She ain't hanging up until you actually hang up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even say a proper goodbye.
I can't even say a good goodbye, you know what I mean? To say, yo, meet up tomorrow, you know, the little hallway thing to you. None. I couldn't even say nothing. So I was just like, okay, bye. Hang up the phone. Now I vex. So I say, you know what? I work in at Toy City. I have a little money. Let me see how much a phone will cost. I put it in my own phone.
Good luck with that.
I call Bell. Bell say, yes, man, no problem. We can get a line hooked up for you.
What?
Hear me. What day? Yes, man.
Brendan, you're brave.
Bro, so they asked me what day. I say, mom's working so time. Ting. Come on this day. Mom won't be home. Boy, I wake up bright and early, expecting to see mom in the kitchen, getting ready to go to work.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
not going in that day.
Kinetic. Yes, I should have put this on Twitch tonight. From next month, I'll put it up on my Twitch as well. So, bruh, mom's not working today. Phone coming just now, and I watching the clock and the phone coming. So, boy, now I start to pray. I start to panic. I pace in. So I try to get to them before they get. And you know them, they come in the house. And you know, back in the day, mom's house it must be a Monday or a Tuesday. The house clean because you done pledge all the furniture. The place neat and the place nice. And you go have somebody come into your house with big old busty boots. So Dez. Next thing, I see she in the kitchen. So I was like, okay, I might be able to intercept this man. I hear punk, pop, 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 pop on the door. Boy, I start to hear my mom come out the kitchen to come answer the door. Bro, I went in the room, in my bedroom, and I closed the door easy.
What?
Bro, I closed the door, and I sit down on my bed, and I rock it. So I hear hello?
What am I hearing?
Hello? Hi, ma'am. Bell Canada to install. Install what? I have a phone already. The man take out the bill. Oh, it's for Earl up here? Earl who? I hear Earl who? Boy, I put the pillow over my head. Next thing I see my door goes so brooms. Earl! I didn't know when they get that. Yes, mommy? You putting in a phone line in here? Yes, mommy. You feel it's a big man? Okay, you feel it's a big man? I thought those licks was gonna pass. Boy, she said, go ahead. It's me and you.
So I want to hear the rest of the story. What happened?
Brett, the man come and put in the phone easy. He say he had to go in the next room, which is my mom's room, to connect.
With them boots on?
Brett, at that point, I was like, bro, I think this phone line's not going in today. So now I had to go back to mom's and say, moms, the bell guy would like to go in your room.
Oh, no.
Bro, you talk about sweat? What? Moms, let me put him a phone line.
Okay.
She let me put him a phone line, so the only rule she had for me is she don't want to hear my phone ringing all hours of the night.
Okay.
I don't be on the phone late hours. Make sure you pay that bill. Because I ain't paying it. So, yeah, man. Hey, look, Dez. Look who's that. Who's that? Pan man. Pan is watching you, bro.
Oh my gosh. Welcome the man himself.
Yes, boy.
Listen, I haven't seen Dr. J since Soccer died.
Holy. He's in right now.
So big up Dr. J.
Maybe you should ask him what beard oil he uses, bro. He might be able to recommend a few.
Yeah, I'm sure. I have to do that on a one-off though.
All right.
We're doing that on a one-off.
One other thing that I missed about having those kind of phones, Des, and you don't have the same effect, and these kids don't know about this. You see, they hang up.
Oh, jeez.
You see when you hang up a phone on a person, boy, and you rest it, and you're on the other end, and you hold the phone like it hurt your ears. You see that
But-
hang up? If this does nothing. No, that
Listen,
does nothing.
the best hang up wasn't even like the plastic one. The best hang up was the rotary ones. With them two gray things that you had to
Oh
push the-
shucks! Yes,
Yeah.
like this.
right.
Yes,
Those were the best hang up, man.
yes, boy. Yes,
Those
boy.
were the ones you when they're trying to connect it, they had to screw off the top. Ah,
Boy,
that's what I'm talking about.
boy. But hold on.
That's
Des.
what I'm talking about.
I know you're from the West.
But you see, like how you talk about that phone incident.
Mhm.
I remember when I got my first pager.
Okay. I still
Right.
have mine in a drawer here.
Right. So when I got my first pager, oh man, that was hide and go seek. Trust me when I tell you that.
So you never
Because-
used to have the noise on at home?
Well, here's the thing. I used to put it on vibrate. I used to put it in my drawer, right? Because you didn't want nobody to know you had it at that time, right? So I had put it in the drawer and lean it up against the clothes so when it vibrate, you wouldn't hear no noise and you'd have to check it every so often.
Right.
So because I used to get so much what you call it? Messages on your pager that it would vibrate till one day it vibrate and vibrated right up against the wood
Oh shucks.
on the dresser. So one time I was downstairs, thing vibrating upstairs. Somebody hear this thing in my room going brrr, brrr, brrr. Till finally comes, yo, what's in your room making all that noise?
Yeah.
I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I go in, brrr, brrr, and you know it keeps on vibrating until
Yeah.
you stop.
Until you stop it. Yeah.
Right. Earl, what a mess. That's how I got busted. And my parents knew that now I had a pager.
Oh shucks.
So you know what happens with pagers, right? Oh, the only people
What
that have pagers are either doctors or drug dealers. And I wasn't no doctor. Man,
You sure?
it was take the pager back. It was who paid for it, how you get it. Oh man, it was the worst
That's
thing
true.
ever, man.
That's true.
Worst thing ever. So yeah, man, that's how I got busted with my first pager, man.
And Connecticut's making a good point too. You see when you hang up a phone and then that person try to call you back and you just keep the phone off the hook until you hear the and then after a while it just goes silent.
Right.
And then they have to hear a busy signal after that.
That's the best thing ever.
These kids don't know about that.
Nah,
These kids
that's
don't know about that.
that's the best thing ever, man. Trust me when I tell you.
And my first phone was this one, you know. You don't remember the Vista?
Inside the house?
In the
your
house,
room?
yeah, the Vista. This is my, and you know, all them names there, them 10 numbers that you could assign. You know what I mean? Them 10 numbers.
It's what you say, oh yeah.
Brett. You think number one is gonna be like what, mom?
Oh, so you say you had all 10 programs.
Bro. And then after that phone came this phone, bro. Woo!
Oh, that was the best.
This phone here.
That was the best.
But you see, when you slam down this phone, the whole phone used to fall down because it used to.
Yeah. But you see that one was plastic, so it could
Yes,
break
boy.
easy,
The
brother.
whole phone fall down flat on your broops.
Oh my gosh, that one's killer, man.
So that is some of the things about phones, people. Yeah, man. So Dez, you were telling me earlier about somebody. You know, we say we're not talking too much COVID business, but what's going on in Jamaica with COVID?
So quickly, and I know there's a lot of people on our live that represents different islands. So hopefully, I know all of us got family back in those islands. So hopefully, everybody's family is doing well pertaining to the COVID in everybody's respective island. I know they were saying the last time I checked, Jamaica had over 19,000 cases, right?
Okay. Wow.
So that's quite a bit. But on a bit of a, I don't know if you want to call it funny aspect pertaining to COVID, Jamaica is basically kind of open now. And people are going and coming, but they're saying that, you know, people got to quarantine and they're gonna put stuff on your phone, the app, in case they call you, they can track you to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing pertaining to quarantine. So it just so happens that this lady decided that she was gonna take it upon herself to go to Jamaica. Now, as far as I read the story, I don't know if she's Jamaican. I know she's coming from America to go down to Jamaica. Right. That's who she is. So I don't know if anybody heard the story. But because she didn't want to quarantine, what she ended up doing was telling or reporting the fact that she had been kidnapped. So that way the police couldn't find her, couldn't track her. Government sources couldn't look for her. While she was in Jamaica, she probably on some resort, doing whatever, yada, yada, yada. So all these people now are looking for her. Her mother's in Jamaica, all these kinds of things, saying that they were kidnapped, doing all kinds of foolishness to avoid quarantine and being tracked.
All right.
So there was a big backlash because people were saying that she should have been arrested, she should have spent time in jail, all the resources that was going on that they used to try to look out for and help track this woman while she's probably budding a spliff and on the beach with a red tie dress. You know what I mean?
Oh, shucks.
So that's what was going on, man. And she ended up losing her job because she worked for JetBlue.
Okay.
So JetBlue is basically saying, listen, you work for a company like this, you know what's going on in these countries because we're flying in, flying out. And when you go to these countries, you're supposed to respect their rules pertaining to COVID.
Of course.
So because of that, apparently she lost her job.
Well, boy.
So,
but
crazy.
bro, but she should. Lying, saying you get kidnapped.
Right? That's a serious thing, right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of that is going on in Jamaica as well, too, right?
Wow.
I don't know if they kidnap as much people in Jamaica as they do in Trinidad.
Hold on. I think we running races now, Jamaica and Trinity. I feel it's races we running. Because
No,
at one point, you guys had the most murders, and then Trinidad take a little front, and then it goes back and forth. So I think we run in a competition. So I will have to get some more details because I don't really watch Trinity news too often. In fact, I had to call somebody to ask them about the COVID thing. But you know what? I decided today that I was going to invite some guests, and I wasn't even going to tell Dirty Dez. So I want to welcome a man here today. Because Dez, you don't see nobody. You know what I mean? You in hibernation.
I haven't seen anybody.
You know, I don't think you've seen this man in a minute, and his beard just as white as yours. So let me just welcome the man. You're Ron Dukes.
Wait, let me take off my glass so I can see you better, boss.
Ron Dukes.
Yo,
what you saying, King?
I
good?
get brother.
Yeah?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ron Dukes, it's like we twinning or what?
Yo, I like your beard, boss. Stay with it.
What you say? So when I have a beard like yours, that means I can get a new baby like you too?
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to play cricket on the golf field, you know. When the golf field and play cricket.
Aye.
Aye.
Well, welcome, my brother. Long time no see. You know,
I want to party. I want to party.
Tell them. You know what I mean?
I want to party.
Gosh,
So
gosh.
I don't know if you guys have. Can you get a cheers?
I don't. Unfortunately, I don't.
Well, I have a little something. I have a little something.
I don't have anything right now.
Yes, come on, man.
So
if this was a boat ride, I'd be at your trunk.
right. So that means I'd have to go outside by the car to get something right now, man.
Oh, don't tell people that. Don't tell people that.
No. Yo, man, my house is always stocked, man. Trust me when I tell you.
I hear you. I miss you guys, man. I miss seeing you guys, man.
I'm trying to remember the last time I saw you. Do you remember when that was?
Gotta be like February sometime. I don't know what party though.
Right.
Leaving, something like that.
No, it wasn't Don't Cry.
It wasn't Don't Cry then. So it was before that.
I don't even know.
Boy.
Maybe I saw you 2019.
I think it was Madhouse. Were you on Madhouse? You were on Madhouse?
No.
Oh, Okay. But I think we went, Des. I think
Did
we're
we go?
alignment. I think
You were
we're
there
alignment.
though. I think
Yeah,
Madhouse
we're
might have been
alignment.
the last time I saw you guys.
Yeah, I think we're alignment. But
Okay.
hey, all jokes aside and thing, congratulations, Ron Dukes.
Thank you, man.
You know
Thank
what I
you.
mean? It's a
I've been-
beautiful thing.
You know, it's hard when you're firing blanks for so many years and you
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh
reload
gosh.
your bullet, you reload your gun, and it just start to fire, you know?
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. So Ron, so while I have you, I'm gonna do something right now, and I want you to. I want to test you because I know you come from them days where we watch shows and thing.
Right.
Ron was back in the day. People used to mistake me for Ron for me.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time, right? So
All the time.
Ron, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play a song, and I want to see if you know this because I've been watching a lot of TV since this pandemic, and I want to see if you could actually name this one. All right? You ready? I'm only gonna give you a little taste, right? You ready?
All right, I'm listening.
All right, there we go.
Bewitched.
Yeah, Ron Dukes, boy. You're so
What's plenty TV, you know?
yeah.
Wow.
All right.
I like my girl, you know, you see?
Yeah, all right. So, Des, did you know that one?
Actually, you know what? It hit me where it's like I know it, but I couldn't remember it.
All right. Okay,
It's
Ron
one of those.
Dukes. One more for you. One more for Ron Dukes. Since you get that one so easy. Ready? I'll make this one a little shorter. There we go.
Man.
I know that one.
All right. Let's see if anybody, the chat could guess it too. Come on, Ron.
I know that one.
Stay a little longer, you know.
A
No,
little
no, no,
longer.
no,
That's
no,
why a
no.
little longer. That's why I
Don't
cut
give
it
him no
short.
more.
Don't give
Give
him no
give him-
more.
Give him the same one.
Give me a little, play it again then. Play it again. Play it again.
So called Google. Where you is?
I know that one.
You know that one, Des?
I know that one.
I don't know.
Okay. That used to come on every Saturday night at about 8-9 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm not mistaken, that should be the Love Boat.
There to Des, boy.
Yeah.
Yes, boy. Ron.
And Earl, as you play that, it's so funny because Name That Tune is back.
Yeah. Ari, I've been watching it recently. So, Ron, you're gonna find these shows just now to watch with your daughter and thing.
Yeah,
I appreciate the fact
I
that.
wasn't really allowed to watch the Love Boat, you know.
Well, boy, Isaac was one of my heroes, and you see Doc. Oh gosh,
It used to be one of those shows like Days of Our Lives when I used to be on the stairs looking and watching when my parents were watching because I knew I wasn't allowed, you know what I mean?
Okay. So, Ron, do you have anything to tell me before we let you go, brother?
I want to party. No, for real though, like I miss you guys, man. I really and truly, I really do. This pandemic has been something that it hasn't been necessarily bad for me. It's given me an opportunity to really kind of look at myself and look at the things that I'm doing and really evaluate my life. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful for the time off. Let's put it that way, I'm grateful for the time off to kind of really focus on the things that matter.
True. No doubt.
So, this is what it is.
Giving thanks for life every day we open our eyes, boy, is a blessing. You understand? And that beautiful daughter of yours is a true natural blessing there, brother. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
I'm very
man.
proud of you and the family. Loving it, man. I love it. Especially
That's
them
my little-
pictures when you just be posted.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring on your daughter. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, kiddies, Uncle Eman's. She had to come on Uncle Eman's boat cruise, what you mean?
Yeah, of course.
You don't know. Well, brother, thank you very much. Like you said, we want to party. We want to do a Juve in
Yeah,
June.
man.
We want to do something, man. So, we're looking forward to something. You know what I mean? I
Yes,
appreciate you,
don't cut
brother.
that beard, Don't cut that beard. Stay with that beard.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Beard is just line it up nice and stay with the beard, man.
Okay.
You,
Well,
you have a bald head, so you could grow here. It looks
right.
nice.
So what I'm gonna do is, if I get enough votes, we'll see how it goes. We might keep it, man.
Well, I'm gonna vote 50 million times for you to keep it.
Thanks a lot. up, man.
That's
Hey,
my
man.
brother.
I'm the brothers.
Ron, one thing.
Yeah.
I know you had posted something on WhatsApp. Just tell the people what that is you posted on WhatsApp today.
It was a friend of mine who sent it, right? It was a friend of mine who sent it to me. It was really about a petition. They're trying to get Black history as part of the curriculum in schools in Ontario, which I think is important, right? Like, we have done a lot for this world. We have put a lot into the structure of the environments that we live in. So I think it's important for us to be able to educate not just Black kids, but all kids about how important we have been to society, right? So, you know, it's really a petition out there, and I would like you guys, I sent the petition to you guys. Hopefully you guys can share it with your viewers and just allow them to kind of share with their people, and let's really try to make a change. Now is the time for us to really, really make a shift, you know?
I agree. Definitely, man. That's true. And I think that was the reason I messaged him at first. And I was like, yo, come on and talk about it now. He's like, somebody sent it to him. I was like, well, regardless, come on now. And he was like, all right, man, I'm coming.
And Dez, you know, like, you and I, we both work in the schools and whatever the case may be. So we have an opportunity to see these young individuals at a point in their life where they can go left or right?
Yeah.
And learning about people that look like me, that worked hard like me, that struggled like me, and made it, is something that's important to our Black youth. You know what I mean? It's so important, and I find that, you know, we always look at America and the struggles that they have been through, but Canada has struggles too. Like, you know, I mean, like, I remember when I saw the George Floyd video, I was in tears, right? Not to take up too much of you guys' time, but I was in tears because, you know, I remember times of living in Montreal and going through stuff like that.
Yes.
You know, I remember being in the car with tracks and police pulling us over and be like, and dealing with some arms out. You know what I mean? And I just feel like in Canada, we really have to also stand up and say, yo, it's not okay. This is not okay. You know what I mean? And we really, and I find a lot of times in the West Indian community, because we're so mixed up with all different types of cultures, that we really don't, we're kind of like, well, that's not really our problem. No, it's our problem, because they're not seeing your culture, they're seeing your skin.
Yes.
Right? They're dealing with you based on your skin. And so we really, really, really have to take a look at that and start to put things in place for our youth. Our youth in the future.
Actually, you know what? Just this week, last week, I saw Grace, who works for TTC, and she was telling me about the new incentive that they have at TTC, which is a Black Transit Workers Association.
Yeah.
And how it kicked up a big ruckus amongst them. And so now they got to see a lot of the people who were really racist in TTC. You know, they're like, why do we need this? We don't need this, and da-da-da-da. But they're now started to kick up. So,
you know, it sounds really messed up what I'm about to say. Like, George Floyd's situation, what happened to George Floyd, really and truly, not just America, but the world kind of said, yo, the way you're dealing with Black people is not okay. Worldwide, right? This is stuff that you, me, all of us have seen in our community for years. But now we're at a point where, you know, it's so in your face. Companies are now talking. My company is talking about, they want to have talks about this, education about that. I get that. That's cool, right? But they have to make shifts. It's okay to talk about it, but if you're not making a shift, then it doesn't really make a difference.
Don't make a difference.
You got to make a shift, you know. And I see a lot of times, because what I do is I'm like, I'm not really a social worker, but I work in the schools with the kids and whatever, families. And you know, when I go into meetings and I sit down with parents, and I'm sitting in these meetings with all these people, like principals, vice principals, education, this and psychologists and stuff, and they're talking about these kids, it's like they don't exist. Right? It's like they streamline these kids, like they want them to go down that road, right? And it takes a whole different turn if you start to educate the masses about what Black history is about, what we have done to contribute to this society. right? You can no longer say, push us to the side and say, we don't matter, because we matter. If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have the luxuries you have.
Preach.
Plain.
No, man, you're 100% right. What I will say on it is, I know they have different boards, and I don't know what board you work for, but I know in the Toronto District School Board they had courses at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know if the other boards have it in their curriculum. Yes, they teach history and Black history, just a small portion, but I think it should be a full credited course, right? And I think that's what needs to happen. And you know what? I think it should be mandatory.
Yes, you work in high schools?
Yeah.
Right. So I do a latency age, like 6 to 12-year-olds. So I'm doing a lot of the younger kids, right? But you're right.
Yeah, man. So I think it should be accredited course, and I think it should be mandatory. That every other culture should take Black history.
You know what they should take too here? Indigenous, right? Indigenous courses. It should be something that's mandatory, because at the end of the day, this is not our land.
Right.
We're not from here. This is their land. And a lot of Canadians, North Americans, South Americans, they feel that it belongs to them. It doesn't belong to you. They were here first, you know. And there's a lot of, like, I don't want to get into all that, because I go through this even at work. I argue with coworkers. I argue with management all the time about cultural competency, and you have to be able to put yourself in the person's shoes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, coming from the West Indies, the way that my parents deal with something is not the way that they deal with it here. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that you have to understand what you're doing or dealing with before you make decisions. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I could go on about this all night. I'm passionate.
I'm sure, and you know what? We're getting people in the chat talking about it, making comments. So obviously, it's good conversation, because people are responding to it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, we could have a whole hour, maybe 2 hours on just
maybe another time.
Right? But no, but you know what? Honestly, we should set that up.
Maybe another time, you know, because I'm so passionate about my people.
Yes.
I mean, it's one thing for us to go out and party and all that, and we have the luxuries maybe that our parents didn't have, but my people, right, and how it affects us as a society, as a culture, that's so important. We need to look at that. We need to use the same way that our platform to say, yo, that's not okay, right? And I see it so often in Canada, where, you know what, it happened in the West End. We don't live there. We live in the East End. No big. Man. What happens in the West End eventually trickle over in the East End and deal with us. You know what I mean? We really have to. A lot of kids in Jane and Finch, and they want to be somebody like everybody else, right? But the system is redline. Don't think it's not redline here. It's redline like it is in the States, right? They pocket us in certain situations. We don't get the money in these schools, so the schools are run down. And then when you go to school, the education is subpar, right? So we now have to say, no, that's not okay, because we want to build up and have our own communities and do. We are the only set of people that don't have our own.
Yes.
Here, right? We have a little restaurant. That means we don't have our own. We don't have our own system to deal with our own kids. I had a brethren who tried to open up a group home for Black kids, run by Blacks, staffed by Blacks, for Blacks. They shut him down. They said, no, we can't do that. Why? Right? But I'm just giving examples.
Yeah.
The system is kind of fucked up. Excuse my language, but it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Sometimes I go on a tangent when it comes to that, 'cause I get so angry,
We
man.
can tell.
I get so angry, man.
So it's all good, because you know what? Before you go, I did a couple of panels, just webinars in the last couple of weeks with Pan Arts Network. We're talking about something similar like this, and I know Wendy's on there right now saying, "Oh gosh, you're gonna do our next one." Ron is invited, so I know Wendy's probably taking the name.
I'm
and all
there.
kinds of
I'm there,
things, so
Wendy. I'm there. I'm
don't
there.
worry. We'll have one
There.
soon, right? We'll have one soon. Definitely, we'll have one soon. But brother Ron, thank
Yeah.
you. Give baby girl a kiss for me.
Guys,
All right, Ron. Thanks. Nice
much
seeing
love,
you.
huh?
Yeah.
All right, man.
Good
Bless it.
night, guys.
Done now.
All right.
All right, cool.
Whee. Boy, you see the passion, boy. The passion. Wow. So that was a little thing for you. So you didn't know the first song, and I do have a couple other people who I invited, but I don't know if they go call in. So I got 2 songs for you though, Des.
You got 2 songs for me.
Yeah, I have 2 songs for you.
We do name that tune.
Name that. See if you remember this. But the first one I'm pretty sure you're gonna know. You know what I mean? The first one, because I could see you. I could see you watching that show all the time. You ready? And I go give you a little small tush. All right, you ready? Here we go.
Oh, man. Buddy, that's my show. That's my show. Them horns. Come on.
What's the show, Des?
Benny Hill, daddy. Hill.
If it's one person I know what I want to be doing this.
Listen. So here is the question. What was the show that came on after Benny Hill?
Oh, Lord of mercy. After Benny?
Right. So Benny Hill came on from 10 till 11, 11 till 12. And then there was a show on after Benny Hill.
I don't know. Hold on. After? No, I can't. I really don't know. I really don't
So
know.
it was called the Dave. I'm trying to remember his name now. But he would always sit. He was a comedian, English guy. He would sit, have a liquor in his chair, and he would be smoking on set, on stage.
Serious?
Right. And he would talk up the monologue, and then they would do the skit. But he always had a liquor, and he would smoke a cigarette right on the stage.
Okay. No, I can't remember him at all, boy. I can't remember him at all.
Yeah, he used to come on right after Benny
See
Hill.
if anybody in the chat knows about that one. Good evening,
Yeah.
Leona. Blessings. Nice topic. We're getting a lot of word from that conversation there with Ron, boy. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
man.
Big up
Somebody
yourself, Ron.
saying the song was Super Dave. It wasn't Bizarre.
It wasn't Bizarre. No,
it wasn't Bizarre.
Bizarre never used to come on. So wait, actually, he did come on late night too, right?
Yeah, but Bizarre came on.
Bizarre, and then there was the Super Dave show, right?
Yes.
Right? That was conductor said Bizarre.
Yeah, because originally, Super Dave used to be on Bizarre.
Yes, correct.
Right. Yeah,
Correct.
and then he got his own show, right?
That's right. Super Dave again, somebody says. Okay. So you ready for your second tune? I'll give you this one. Bam.
Somebody said Tony, sir. And then the guy in the plaid suit. Yes, Wendy, plaid suit.
Okay, so wait. I ain't gonna give you this song. I will give this person this song.
Good evening.
How are you?
Good evening.
How are you?
Don't, it's coronavirus, guys. This is what we're doing now. So you guys could be crufty and scruffy and all that. I gave you all twist out and flawless skin last time. You gotta treat me as I am, or have nothing at all, like Mary J. Blige said.
You see this girl?
Take me as I am, or have nothing at all.
You could talk the Tings.
Truth be told, today was retwist day, so my hair is doing what it do under here. But hello, everybody. Hello, gents. Desmond, let me put you on. Since everyone's being a hater, you need to go and get you some jojoba oil and some avocado oil, sweetheart, and rub that all up in there, and you won't be scratching nobody's skin. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Okay.
What kind of oil? Jojoba?
Jojoba. It's spelled Jojo, so you know Jamaicans pronounce H, so I gotta give it to him like.
Oh,
Jojoba.
Where's the sample? Where's the...
That's how you say it. That's how you say it.
So When we come off the air, you can give me the correct spelling. You can WhatsApp me or DM me, and
I
then I'll.
got you, fam. I got you, fam.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. We have to look after each other in these COVID times. You know what I mean?
Oh
I see these
gosh.
guys are treating you reckless out here, son. So I just need you to have your face moisturized like everybody else. That's all.
Thank you for looking out for me.
Janelle,
Mr. LaPierre Jr., how are you, sir?
I'm so blessed, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm alive. Give thanks.
Blackberry in the house.
You guys gotta change the name of this show to like We Survived 2020 or something. I don't know. Like,
Something so in truth. Mod Squad, Des? Was it Mod Squad?
No, I wasn't Mod Squad.
We're still
I'm
trying
gonna
to
get the
figure it out.
name. Trust
I
me.
know
I'm
you guys have
So
some
you see it
trivia
there?
here.
See the name right there? All right, thanks,
Oh,
Leona.
okay. All right. Thank you, Leona. I'm gonna have to screenshot that or something there.
So Janelle,
Yes, sir.
I know you used to watch some TV too, so let me see if you
If we used to watch TV, we used to watch real TV, guys.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Wait, I didn't even hear that. My TV's on. Hold on one second.
Oh, I know what that is.
Hold on. Sorry, one more again.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Was that Ghostbusters or something? No, it was Inspector Gadget.
Preds. I tell you, Janelle can lie, you know. Janelle can lie, you know. Janelle can lie, you know. Tune, Mike. Tune, Mike.
So I gotta ask Janelle a question.
Oh God. Yes.
No, it's nothing crazy.
Okay.
Has there been anything in the news lately that's not necessarily COVID related or serious, that's jokey that you would like to talk about or mention or just touch on?
To be honest with you, I'm glad that you asked me this because that I'm mad petty for this, but I put a post up the other day. And it's funny that Ron was on talking about education and stuff like that. Did you guys see Minister of Education on the television talking about the protocols that they are putting in place to open up the schools are going to make it more easier for the teachers and the students? I checked out after he said more easier. That is not proper English. I am not here for that. Don't do that to the children. Set an example. You went to private school, bro. Honest to God, I was so mad. And that was not, it's not serious, but it's serious because he's the Minister of Education. Doesn't he set the bar? Isn't he supposed to be the guy that tells the teachers, okay, you got to do this. They got to learn this. More.
Right. Right. So a lot of times too, when you check out their education,
yeah,
it's not really
up to par.
They're not that educated in terms of education, if you understand what I mean. They're into more of protocol this, protocol that, and what comes down from the higher heads, then they'll implement it. So they know how to get people to implement things, or they tell people how to implement things, while their education really is not that great. And it happens all the time in so many various jobs and situations.
See, and then they want to pung us for equal opportunity employment when they can't even use grammar and spell check, fam. Come the man. Black History Month, yo. I'm going to give it to you guys.
So the man said more easier?
More easier. I fell off the chair. I was like, no, that doesn't even sound right. It doesn't even feel right to say it. How could you say more easier? And on behalf of all of the educators in the chat, I had to bring that to someone's attention that we're failing the children, guys. We're failing them because
I wonder if anybody caught that. I wonder if anybody caught that.
Oh, I made sure. I made my mom rewind that, and I'm like, no, more easier. I used to get in trouble for saying more better, more funnier, because when you're a kid, you're learning about language and stuff like that. And this is an English-speaking country. Oh my God, we're not asking you to conjugate verbs in Swahili. It's much easier. No, I don't. Anyways, but that was my one little sorry. I'm been inside so long. Like Ron said, I want to party.
Is that a Maple Leaf that you're wearing there? Is that a Maple Leaf sweater?
Catching breeze.
Is that a Maple Leaf sweater that you're wearing there? I'm just asking.
A Maple Leaf sweater? No, this is just a Canada sweater.
You
this
sure?
is a
The
leftover.
Toronto Maple Leafs?
No, this
you're
is
repping?
a bootleg roots kind of.
Okay. Just checking.
Those are the ones you can buy at the gas station.
Oh, okay.
This came from Walmart. Check yourself. I don't buy clothes at the gas station. What kind of girls are you rolling with, fam? Ones that don't know how to tell you to put oil in your beard. You see you? You see?
Oh my God.
So Des,
Guys,
they're asking what kind of TV is that behind you? You see,
Yeah,
that
I tell
TV
them
is
to leave my
always a
TV
question.
alone. Why is
That TV
everybody on my leave my TV alone, man?
Everybody's
What's
always on Dez's background, yo. I love it personally, Des. You
Leave,
think
leave,
yo. Big
leave my
back,
TV
big
alone, man.
guns, you know.
Leave my TV alone.
Ain't nobody running in your house to teeth that. They need like 10 years.
They have a crane.
Brethren,
You
you're getting
must,
about 6 months.
you must hear when they go put up one up down the stairs with that. You
You need about and make it's in the basement, so you're not coming up the stairs
Oh,
with
you're
that.
not coming up the stairs with that. No. No, no,
There's
no.
a winding, it's the winding stairs, right?
So let me tell you, I gotta tell you the story on how we got the TV downstairs. So initially, the TV was upstairs, and then we got a newer TV, right? So after we got the new TV, we set it up, nice flat screen, Samsung, yada yada yada. It's got to be at least a 45 to 50-inch TV in the living room, right? Or the sitting room. You know what I mean? So now we got to move this TV, but we want to bring it downstairs, and we're thinking, who the hell is gonna lift up this TV and bring it downstairs? So you know what we did? The cardboard box that the new TV came in,
Yep.
we put this TV on top of the folded out cardboard box
Yep.
Slide it down.
and
And
slide it
toboggan
down.
that right downstairs. Yep. Toboggan it right downstairs.
Toboggan it blows on skirt, yes?
Oh gosh. So the TV don't work no more then. So, somebody just asked, what channel do you put the video games on?
Oh God. Man,
Tony
the TV
Williams,
works fine, man.
blessings.
Yo,
Happy birthday, Tony Williams, man.
Hold on. Yo, the TV works, man.
TV don't work, Des.
Oh,
Des,
Let's see
don't.
the remote. Let me
Let's
see
see
the
the
size of
remote,
the
Des.
remote.
Must be
Let
one
me
of
see the
them
size of
big
the
one.
remote. It better not be like no TTT channels 2 and 13 kind of vibe.
Don't
No, let me
ask
see the
no
remote.
man about the size of their remote, okay?
Oh gosh,
Let
man.
me see.
Here we go. Here we
The
go.
TV turn on.
The
See?
TV's not on. It takes time to warm up. Oh, good. It come one kind of quick
Yeah,
day.
it's
Look,
CP for one
CP24
time.
too.
Okay, we're in
Leave the TV alone.
business. Okay.
Leave the TV alone.
Well, at least it doesn't have one of them U channels and you turn the thing and they only
No,
see snow.
come on. UHF and VHF. No. We ain't that.
Okay. Large up Terrence. Large up Remy. Remy, big up yourself, my brother.
Happy
Yeah, man.
birthday, Cezanne.
So, okay, I'm giving. Yeah, man. It's
Ralph,
birthday
hold
season
on,
for
hold on.
Remy too. Yes, man. Yeah, Remy. Happy birthday.
Ralph, do not make fun of my couch.
Look
My
at the
mom
couch,
will
B.
kick your butt. Okay?
Let's move your head, Des. Let's see the couch, please.
Allow the
Yo,
couch.
stop it, man. Allow him, yo. Allow
Ralph
him.
used to sit on this couch all the time. So Ralph, haul your tail.
Yeah, and you know Ralph
Ralph
since
ain't
he's
saying
about
nothing
8.
when he's getting original park ups on the park up couch. He ain't saying nothing. Don't worry about that. Don't worry
Listen, man.
about that.
Wendy, 3 channels. Oh my gosh, why are you doing me that?
Already restless only.
I'm the only person here that loves Desmond right now. I'm the only one. I'm the
Oh my
only one.
gosh. You get people that are laughing at my poor little TV, man.
So you know
I'm
what?
trying to defend you, son,
Let
but
me show you how much I love Desmond. Desmond should get this one because him and one of the main characters are probably the same height.
Now the world don't move. Now the world.
Dirty Des to the world.
Oh my god.
Dirty Des to the world.
Earl, you could never see God's face, guy. You're hurting. Never see
You
God's
see
face.
why? You see why I love these? Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Yo, the 69T said that TV take up half of the hydro bill when you turn it on.
That's Tony
Wow.
Williams. Tony Williams, big up yourself. He celebrated his birthday yesterday.
Wow.
Hold on. That's Tony Williams. That's his tag, 69T.
Brett, he said this is one old YouTube account that he had back in the day. So yes,
Listen, man, he needs to
69T.
change that name, man. Tony Williams, please, as my friend, change that name, man.
He's from Montreal, man. You know them. You know them,
Change,
Brett.
change that name, man.
En français, oui, oui.
Oui,
Oh
oui.
my God.
Oui, oui, Tony.
Janelle said she like that name.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh.
Oui, papa.
All right, Janelle, one more for you. Here you go. You ready? You ready?
Yes, yes.
I think I gotta make this one even shorter, yes?
Good times. Good time.
Broadway. Yes,
Listen,
boy.
I'm a music lover, man. If the song doesn't get me in the first 4 bars, I'm turning it off. So my ear is trained. You gotta
see
we gotta
me
do
and
like a
Aria.
rapid fire round.
You should see me and Aria name that tune. Aria good though. I must admit,
I'll
Aria real
Yo,
good.
yo,
kill both of
somebody
you.
said I used to watch Good Times on this TV.
So I want to challenge Aria and Earl to name that tune, and Desmond, I want to challenge you to like one of them dance party game things. Them ones like on the Wii. Remember the dance one that you had to
Yeah,
get up
yeah,
and like,
yeah.
dance?
I remember those.
I want to challenge you to one of those dance games on that TV.
What?
Gosh.
Yeah.
Why do you want to do that? Why you
You're
want
gonna
to
have
do
to bring the connection for the back. You know the one that she put like a Y and it had a little hook, and you used to have to screw it in the back.
that? Brendan, the TV's not that old, man. Come on,
Bro,
man.
seriously,
man.
bro? Desmond,
The guy-
Desmond, 2020 showed you who your friends were, eh? And Earl was not it then, and he's not it now.
You know what? Next time I do this, you're gonna see a sheet cover up over the TV.
Yeah, one big background legend. Yeah. Backdrop.
Every time we do this show, since we moved to the basement, everybody asks you about that TV, bro. Everybody asks you about that
Listen,
TV.
when the weather gets
Get
nice,
you a
I'm gonna
backdrop.
do
They're
TV
like
from my
40 bucks
backyard
on
in the
Amazon.
garage.
Don't worry. I'll get you a backdrop, guy. It's like $40 on Amazon. You're good. Don't worry.
Oh, God, way. So, okay, Janelle, but one thing, Des, you may not know, Janelle is an average sport fan, you know.
Okay.
Don't talk to her about football. And that's why I asked her if it was a Maple Leafs, hockey. She watched everything.
I know
So-
you're trying to drag me, and it's not. You're not
No,
gonna take my energy. No.
No, I'm not trying. But I want to hear what you have to say about dude.
Oh my God. So here. So you know what? Honestly, I was really, really shook because when you think back to the way that 2020 started, like before the end of January, we lost Kobe. You know what I mean? And I was like, no, 2021, you were not gonna get any more of my tears. You know what I mean? So I was shook for a minute. And then when I heard that he was trying to like extricate himself out of the car and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, Tiger didn't dead. Okay, you know what I mean? So hopefully he's doing well. To hear the injuries and stuff, it's really sad. But I think what's even sadder is the fact that it took like 0.5 seconds for all of the major networks to start talking about him horning the wife and divorce settlement and throwing up all this stuff. Like you're talking about, I think he's got more major title wins than anybody in golf ever. Black, white, brown, indifferent. So
He's tied, actually.
he's tied.
Yeah, for the most, yeah.
In a sport that he shouldn't have been playing in the first place, right? So
Right.
let's give Jack his jacket, as my mom likes to say. You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Give Tiger his flowers. I want him
looks
to
like
have
a
a very
Lexus
speedy
Jeep.
recovery.
Is that a Lexus Jeep, Earl? It looks like a Lexus Jeep.
Or
I hope he
maybe
was
it's a
speeding
Buick.
home from some gal house. I hope he was getting it in, fam. I really do. That he had to get home and make breakfast for the kids, or he's on his way
You
to
know,
like
I
tournament or
thought
something.
when I heard he was the only one in the car, I was surprised because I thought he was getting it in the car while he was driving. That's why he grabbed it.
All that kind of wildness too. Yeah. Let's not be shrinking flowers here, guys. Tiger likes, he has a certain appetite, right? Like, let's be real.
But like Tony's saying here, all I'm praying and for real is that there was no drugs involved, no alcohol involved, because for the last couple of times that he was singing, it was like sad. You know what I mean? And I just recently watched
Preliminary
the Tiger.
reports do indicate that the toxicology is coming back, that there was no drugs or alcohol. It legit was an accident. So he probably maybe fell asleep or something like that. Like
He was
just
driving too
thank
fast.
God he didn't. Like, thank God he's alive.
Yeah, no.
He was just driving too fast.
Good.
I'm telling you, he was probably trying to put on his jockey shorts in the car or one leg or something like that. You know what I mean?
Regin, I was actually, you know what? I'll leave that comment alone. I was gonna
You
say
have a
something.
story. That's why I said it. You guys have stories. I know.
No,
All who
no,
jump
no,
out
I'm
the
just,
window.
no.
This
Let me be.
story, Jim screeched behind the door, smelling sweet. The girl's dad had to come back for him and throw him out.
Right now. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about Tiger, right?
And
but-
so pointed at me, Janelle.
We're glad that he's gonna be somewhat okay. And like Janelle said, to lose another major star like him right now would be devastating to the black community and to the Asian community. I can't forget the other half.
Don't forget them, yeah.
So I think it would be devastating for that to happen to him right about now. And to happen to us as well too, you know what I mean?
All right, so we have about 4 minutes, so we'll keep Janelle here because I really, I really want to hear
My
what Janelle
eyebrows.
have to say about. We go start with this one first, though. Right?
Oh,
Yes,
God.
all right? We go start with this one here first, Janelle. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna put up the title on the screen first, and I want you to read it. And I just want to see what your face would look like after you see it. All right. Ready? You ready?
Yeah. Okay, so
So hold on, wait. We go in with this dude here. We go in with dude here first. Let me go with him first now. Like,
No, but no, you can't go with him first
why not?
because because of him. The other stories are because of the original story.
I only
So-
want to talk about two.
can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Who is that guy?
Oh, you don't know that guy?
No, because after the girl, I checked out for like 3 days, fam. I didn't want to see nothing.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to put up the girl first, girl.
Okay, so
No, I remember her, but what did he do now?
So no,
Well, we're gonna tell you. So you
Okay,
want to
sorry.
talk about the girl first? Well, we want to talk about the girl first, right?
Okay, go,
Okay.
Here, let's watch the girl first, right?
Okay.
Hey y'all, for those of y'all that know me know my hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice. When I do my hair, I like to, finish it off with the little Got to Be glue spray. Just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got to Be glue spray, so I used this. Gorilla Glue spray. Bad idea. Y'all, look. My hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move. I've washed my hair 15 times and it don't move. Stiff wear. Woo! My hair. So I'm going to tell y'all like this. If you ever run out of Got to Be glue spray, don't ever use this unless you want your hair to be like that.
Did you see the way she was hitting her head?
But hold on,
I
Des.
was trying not to laugh.
Hold on. Did you guys see this one though? Let me see. Hold on. Before we go in.
Watch. Look, y'all, look, you wipe it off and nothing happens. Like, this is the life that I'm living at this point. Like, this is the life that I guess I'm gonna have to live. Yeah. Look.
Bro, please. Somebody help me, please. I die in here.
First of all, if I could ever get my hair to be that slick, like that's goals right there. But you know what? I laugh because yes, it's you don't think about someone putting Gorilla Glue in their hair, but it's kind of sad that as Black women, we feel the need to do all of these really strange things with our hair just to whether you want to call it a protective style, whatever you want to call it. You could scorn me for my bonnet all you want to, but honey, it's my hair underneath the bonnet that I'm trying to save. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gluing nothing on my head and stuff like that. And these things are so dangerous just for your body and stuff. So just what the things that we do as women, and Black women specifically, because we spend the most money in the beauty industry. Let's get real, right? Weave, nails, hair. You guys have had women in your lives before. There's a couple times a year y'all are broke, right? So it's sad that we have to go through these things, but I'm just glad that she met that African doctor, because while the world was laughing at her, it took a Black man to come and said, yes, honey, everything is a compound. I got you, sis. And my girl has a nice bald fade right now and she's alive. So praise God.
So here, what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the chemicals from the Gorilla Glue that's seeping into her brain right now.
Well, this is the thing, right? Like, this is the danger and this is the problem. And this is why, I remember getting my hair permed as a kid and, I dye my hair and do all this, straighten my hair and all of these things. And part of it was to make it more manageable, but part of it too was societal norms. Like, I remember when I had locks. You guys remember when I started my locks? Well, I would go to work and people would look at me like, oh my God, who the hell let her in here? You know what I mean? Even though I'm in a suit or a skirt or whatever. So we don't have the luxury as Black people for our hair to just be free and wild and natural and beautiful, and society be like, oh my God, that is so amazing. How did you do that? No, this girl went to Home Depot and put industrial glue in her head. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh God.
it's
So-
sad.
So the other part of the story, Earl, I don't know if you know, but there was a GoFundMe for her,
Oh, okay.
right? And they raised about $23,000.
Yep.
And she said that she was gonna give some of the money to charity as well too, because she was surprised that so many people had sent her money. So hopefully, she keeps her word and gives some of that money to charity, like she said that she would.
I think she did. I think she
Did
did
she?
already.
Okay.
I think so. I think so. Yeah, because there was this investigation. They were trying to figure out if like it was like a scam or something like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I heard about that aspect.
Yeah.
That the GoFundMe organization was checking out
Something
the
like that.
whole- Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and
the
I
oth-
don't think they took all of the money or whatever, but
Right. The other part of it was somebody was saying that she might have gotten a lawyer that she was going to sue the Gorilla Glue company because on the packaging it didn't say "do not use on hair." So it does say "do not use on this," "do not use on that," Ray, but specifically it doesn't say "do not use on hair." Now, you don't got to be a rocket scientist, but I don't think you should be putting Gorilla Glue in your hair.
yes,
So-
you do. Yes, you do, because somebody went to McDonald's and bought a hot cup of coffee and spilled it on her hand and get through, you know. And now they write "caution hot" on the cup. She'll get through. Oh, yes, they did. Remember,
Last time I
said it.
scalded my tongue and I didn't get nothing, and I wish. Yeah, that's
Right. So I don't know about the whole lawyer thing and her suing, but I heard there was talks about that. So I don't know if that was true or not as well.
It's COVID. I'm ready to sue Mother Nature, yo. Like, seriously.
Hey, it's not
not?
Mother Nature's fault, okay? Let's not
You
get
guys keep
down
coming
on
on here once a month, I'll sue the both of you too. Like, I mean,
So, Earl, quickly go to the guy,
Okay,
the
go
picture
ahead.
of the
Yeah.
gentleman.
Okay, let me find this dude now. So that
'Cause
was
I
the
think-
girl.
I saw him putting Gorilla Glue on a cup and putting it to his mouth.
Yes, so
Is that what that is?
I don't have the video. I didn't because I couldn't bother and I didn't want to watch the video. So basically, he thought the girl was a hoax, and he's like, I just open up this package of Gorilla Glue. I'm gonna put it on this cup, and I'm gonna put it on my lick, and I'm just gonna lick off the thing, and it's gonna come off easy. That man ended up
Amazing.
right here. Watch him there.
Amazing. With the OG boat ride cup glued to his face. I love it.
OG boat ride cup, the dark cup.
I love it.
You
Right
know what he
cup.
should have done? He should have put the mask over the cup.
Over the cup. You understand?
But his nose is covered, so he good day, man. He good righty. He good
That's a
righty.
double mask right there.
Yeah. So for the people who don't know the backstory was because I watched the video. Like Earl said, the gentleman thought that the girl situation was a hoax, that it was all BS. So he was trying to prove that what she was saying was BS. So like Earl said, the guy said he was going to now test out this Gorilla Glue theory by putting the Gorilla Glue on his lip. And I don't know, he can't open his mouth. He only breathing through his nose.
It's a good thing he ain't put it in there too. Oh God, away.
Right? Now, there was another woman who unfortunately, I shouldn't say for whatever reason, because I understand this reason, she put Gorilla Glue on her private parts.
No. Don't do me that. Don't do me that, Frederick. Nah.
I was looking for the story. I
Is that a
couldn't find
chastity
it,
belt?
but she put Gorilla Glue on her private parts. And then her friend tried to wash it off for her, and it wouldn't come off. So now she
Is a virgin.
has
again.
Listen.
So now she has a problem with the Gorilla Glue on her private parts.
Chaka.
Well, in the illustrious words of Kess, you look for that because it's probably written somewhere that it doesn't go there, guys. Like, come on. Like the one that put the perm on her private parts and fell asleep. First of all, if you've ever gotten a relaxer You can't fall asleep. There's no falling asleep. There's no falling asleep. As soon as you open the container of relaxer, your scalp starts to itch. You're not falling asleep. So now she's walking around wearing like adult diapers, looking like baby, like Dino from the Flintstones, and crying. Like there's just common sense. You know what I mean? Just common
Brother
sense.
Keon, boy, Keon, big up yourself, big up yourself. I was trying to get Devo to come on tonight. That's who I was gonna have on too. That's Devo, but he said he
Okay.
finishing work at about 7, so you don't know if you make it home. But big up my brother Devo out there.
Whenever Devo comes back, I want to come back.
Yo,
That's my boy right there. That's my boy right
yo,
there.
yo, you don't know when me, Devo, Dez, Sweetness was on a boat ride. Oh gosh, is a problem.
See,
Forget
Devo
that.
and Sweetness alone, that 1-2 punch right there, that is just
Wow.
danger. That's
Listen,
danger.
man, when we're at the comedy show, we have our own little comedy stuff going on in the back there, man.
It's because of Devo I went up on stage and did comedy, you know. It's because of him.
See?
Yeah. So
You see?
big him up wherever he is right now. Yeah, man.
So how we looking? Oh man, we passed
We
our
done.
time, man.
We done.
So are you cheering that we're done? Is that what you're doing, Janelle? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm cheering because it's another good time with the gents, and I can let my hair do what it's doing, and my ears are ringing. People are like, "Oh my god, that's what she looks like with no makeup."
Uh-oh.
People are. But anyway,
Anyways, any last words, Janelle, before we head out?
just I love you guys, and just keep safe. And I cannot wait to see you guys and socially distant appropriate to give you guys love ups, because I really it's funny, you don't realize how impactful people can be in your life. And yeah, it's just lime and party and whatever, but like it's a family. The soca community is so like a niche thing, and like we all know each other, so it's like I haven't gone a whole summer without seeing you guys. That's unheard of. Unheard of.
At
Like,
least once.
At least once.
Yeah.
Like
It's true.
at least, patio season and stuff, cancer season, like
Yep.
I don't know. I think you guys are gonna have to put together a collection, because I feel like I might be incarcerated at some point between now and the end of June for breaking COVID protocols. Because I give us free. Like I feel like I'm on the Amistad.
I I think once the weather changes up and we can at least go outside and sit on a porch or go for a nice walk and stuff like that, that will ease up some of the tension that a lot of us are feeling.
I feel like after May 2-4 would be a good judge of character. Give everybody a one nice warm weather long weekend, see how everybody gets reckless, see what the numbers are at, and then we could go from there. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know if you watched the news today, but they're already canceling events up until June 1st. So
Yeah.
who knows what July and August are going to look like if they're already canceling stuff from now,
So
right?
let me tell you guys what July is gonna look like for us. We're going to Cayman.
We're going to where?
Cayman Carnival in July, right, Jimmy?
You know what? Anyways, as
I'm down
I would
for that.
say, no, you guys can't go back without me.
I just put it out there, so let me go.
Come on.
There we go. Mr.
Dez, you have to go
Righteous.
back to that club and drink what you gave me that night? The night, what is it?
Big.
Oh,
No, no.
you mean the night of the reggae club.
The reggae club we went to, yeah, anyways.
Oh, yeah, that was some serious drinking that night.
Cayman
Anyways.
is serious drinking all the time.
Yeah, man.
I love you guys. Thank you for indulging
Yes.
me, and thank you for keeping this up and stuff like that. So, entertaining us and all that. Keep safe, keep good.
You're welcome back anytime, babes.
Anytime.
I love
man.
you guys.
All right,
Mwah.
bless
Good
up.
night, everybody.
Might have to make sure regular. Yes, boy. How you mean? She could talk some things, man.
We had some other things to cover, but we're gonna save that for the next rounds. Big up everybody that was on tonight. Big up all the guests that came through. Big up everybody that was in the chat room, man. It was a nice little vibe tonight. I got some good laughs as well. And this is what it's all about, right? It's all about getting the good laughs, laughing at ourselves, laughing at each other in a respectful way, and all these things. You know what I mean? So thank you all for tuning in and being here, man.
True that. There was a song I wanted to play tonight, but I don't feel like I should play that song yet. That song real serious. Did you hear Kerwin Dubois' new song called Soca Sex?
Yes, I've heard it.
I'm waiting for the censored version before I can
Okay.
play it.
Yeah. I like it though.
Nice.
I like it.
Nice. So if you guys haven't heard it, yeah. Kerwin is pressing the button, freedom of speech. So it's called Soca Sex. Take it in, take it in. So Des, next month sometime.
Yeah. Next month is what? March?
Yeah, already, boy.
Yeah. Quick fast, man.
Already. All now we would have been looking ready for the return fed would have been coming up anytime soon.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Miserable. Dirty Dozens would have been coming up.
Well, I don't know about Dirty Dozen. It would have been something, but I'm not sure it would have been Dirty Dozen.
Dirty Dez's birthday would have coming up soon and thing. Yeah, man. But big up everybody, yes. Enough love, Ron Dukes. Thanks for coming through and passing through. Definitely be looking for some more people to pass through next month. You know what I mean? Just hit me up if you want to, come and talk, shoot the little thing with us, a little 10, 15 minutes.
Another thing I'd like to say once again, and I always try to kind of remind people, listen, man, look after yourselves, look after each other. I know it's, everybody quarantining and COVID depression and seasonal depression. Check on your friends, check on your family. A lot of people who never had mental issues before, never had depression before, they're having them now. You know what I mean? So let's look after our brothers and sisters, man.
And it's sad, man. It's really sad. It's really sad. And it's even hitting close to home and in home. You know what I mean? Like, I am very grateful to Island Mix. That's all I can tell you, man. I'm very grateful for Island Mix because I was sitting in these four walls way too long. So I'm grateful to be, there. So thank you to my Island Mix family. And yeah, Des.
Earl, thank you, man.
Trying that thing. So yeah, man. Hey, Des. So like somebody said, we have to get you on Twitch. People, you don't know how hard it is to get Dirty Des to do these social media things. If it wasn't for yours truly, back in the day, Des probably still wouldn't have an Instagram. I literally had to just make up the account and give him the password and the username and tell him use that. And since then,
actually, you did both my Facebook and my Instagram.
I gangster the thing. You know what I mean? I just gangster the thing. So yeah. I don't know if he's on Twitch, but Twitch is real good, Des. I know you'll like it. I'm not sure if he took in the Sound Clash last weekend, but Twitch is real nice, man. I'm finally an affiliate on Twitch, so now you could subscribe to my channel.
Man, laughing say I'm still on MSN Radio, MSN Chat, brethren.
Brett, look at this one. KOS Radio, Brett. Yeah, man, that's their self. That's their self. So big up everybody on Twitch. Look out, the next show, definitely I will host it on the Twitch as well. And yeah, that's about it. I think I will probably do a little pop-up thing tomorrow sometime, you know what I mean, on Twitch. Bless up to everybody who's still here.
You're going to be playing PAN?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, that's what I've been doing on Twitch, is just having fun. So I play PAN, I DJ.
Yeah.
Since I have the stuff here, I really wasn't using it when I was busy, and now that I got really not busy or I wasn't busy no more, I decided that something like that, minister. Now that I'm not busy no more. Janelle go like that one. Now that I'm not busy no more. I've been trying a little thing. I'm not the greatest DJ in the world, but I think I'm the only pan man who mixing and DJing and playing and MCing at the same time. So I'm getting some vibes on Twitch. So if you ever see me pop up on Twitch, people just come on and just take a vibes. Last week I did we went to the beach. Boy, went to the beach for 2.5 hours as I was on playing. And then the other night I did Pan Under the Moon. So yeah,
okay.
Man. And with the green screen, as you can tell, I'm trying things, man. If you see this, my living room now, green screen, is lights, is all kind of thing. I'm bettering myself because I said to myself, if I come out of COVID the same way, I wasted a lot of time. So
yep, I agree.
Learning a lot about these programs like the OBS and green screens and all kind of things. So I'm appreciating and I'm loving that. Bought a new camera here as well. So yeah, man. Hope you guys are enjoying the vibes.
So Earl, I gotta big you up on your Janet Jackson microphone. Pleasure principle, control. Yeah, man, I like it.
I have the Janet Jackson and I have the Michael Jackson. Don't get tired. This is the Michael Jackson recorded his best albums on, you know. Don't get
Okay,
tired, you know.
so
Don't get...
you got the family in tow.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I mean. Oh, yeah, I mean.
All right, pick up yourself. I like you.
So don't worry, man. We gonna move that TV on the way. We gonna hook you up with some songs.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? We
Oh,
need
God.
a backdrop where my face is in the TV.
Don't worry. That's easy. That's simple things.
Oh my gosh.
Simple things. Yeah, man.
Oh man. Once again, man, thanks everybody for tuning in. Hopefully you got some jokes. Hopefully you got some laughs. We don't want to take up too much of your time because again, in these times, it's crazy times, it's busy times, right? So thank you for tuning in, man. Earl, any last words?
Hey, stay safe, people, please. You know, let's beat this pandemic, man. You know what I mean? Give thanks every time you go to bed. Give thanks every time you open those eyes, man. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people have passed and gone.
Yep.
And now they're looking down upon us, you know, our guardian angels and that sort of thing. So just give thanks, man. And like Des said, just call somebody you haven't spoken to in a minute. Try to, you know, mend those broken friendships and relationships. It's hard at times, especially when it comes to family and thing, you know, but you got to do it. But at the same token, you can't let people step all over you and walk all over you. Sometimes you do have to give people a little break and then see what happens a little bit later. And I'm speaking from experience when I talk about that. So, you know, stay good. Talking to Tings. That's what we do. All right.
Peace.
Dirty Dez. Much love.
Later, girl. Thanks
So,
for being, man. Dirty
before
Dez.
we leave, the last one for me for the night, we go run this. All right? Dez, in that time, we go blow.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch
Dirty
gloves.
Dez. To the world.
Maybe gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah. And a fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling you.
Dirty Dez.
Now
To the
we
world.
feel up, yeah. Hey, fancy. Oh, your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time, see up on FaceTime, chatting up the place, bout in our relationship. Me, I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my person on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bagel and talking. Me nothing know we are chilling in an apartment. Hope you don't mind me asking, where will we go? When the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road. Oh, maybe gonna start, pull up in a fast car, yeah. I know fast start, make you want the fast part, yeah. I know you're feeling me. You know I'm feeling you. So what now we for do, yeah. Say you want travel, we go home valley. Say you hope in your love and not just know. Go on with it, go on with it.
Dirty Dez. To the world.
So we are coming with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reap and we course.